I'm not sure how long I've had this little 8mm tape. I don't remember when or where I got it, but I've had it for many years, and I've never had any video 8 equipment to play it with, so I didn't know what's on it. When I got it, it was out of the plastic wrap, and there was some tape on the other side of the take-up reel, so I figured someone had used it for something, but I didn't know what. And then recently at the estate sale, I got this Video Hi8 VCR. It'll play Video Hi8 or regular 8. And it's from 1995. We have Sony, the power switch eject, the command mode. Now this is fortunate that it has this. I didn't get the remote control with this, but looking at the instructions, if you had other Sony remotes like this one, you could try an experiment and set this at various spots and see if it worked. And sure enough, I got this one to work, at least for most of the main functions, playing and reversing and fast forwarding, etc., stopping. So this is going to come in handy. This is from one of my mini DV cameras. We have Video Hi8, record and playback, hi-fi stereo sound, clean still picture, local area network control. That's kind of redundant. LANC control, but the C there is for control. So it's local area network control. We have a spot back here for the infrared, a TV video switch button, counter reset, Video Hi8, flying erase head quick mechanism, Hi8, edit standby, synchro edit, record, pause, high speed reverse, play, rewind, fast forward and stop, and video cassette recorder EV-C200. Nothing much around the left side. And on the back we have our typical VCR things, channel 3, channel 4, connections, VHS, UHF, in and out, local area network control, spot, line in, phono plugs and S-video, line out, RCA phono plugs and S-video. Some of our technical stuff there. If you're into that kind of thing. And not much else. Spot for our power cable, which is not a permanently attached thing. So I was able to get this to work, and I did find out what's on this tape. Will not spoil that for now. Let's take the top off and look inside. Okay, I've got the top off. We can look around inside. I'm a little disappointed. I'd hoped we would have been able to maybe see the cassette mechanism in action, plug it in, but it's all covered with various shieldings and things, so that's not going to happen. You can see a lot of the components, the capacitors and sub boards, the power system. Very clean in here. There's no dust at all. Kind of amazing. Looks like it was made in the Philippines. You can just barely read that. It says Mitsumi. Okay, well, let's button it back up. Here's the owner's manual. Hi8, copyright 1995. That's their remote commander. Not much to that, and I did notice that it does not have a menu function on it. And I noticed something else weird too. In all these typical VCR settings, there's their remote, no menu button. Just fast forward, play, things like that. Power eject. A lot of settings for playback and record and editing. I'll hook it up. Pretty typical VCR things. Here's some of the specifications you can pour over. 2 heads. Power requirements. And extra parts. And the remote. And the index. But what this does not have, which I would have expected in a VCR, is a clock and the ability to do timer recording. But I don't see that anywhere. I see no facilities to set a clock, and I see no facility in the instructions to set timer recordings. So this is kind of a dumbed down VCR. I don't know why. Is there something about Hi8 that makes a VCR cheaper? I don't know. I just think that's odd. No timer, no clock, no timer recording, apparently, unless I'm wrong. And I could be. Alright, I've got the VCR connected to a monitor here. Turning it on. You can see our display. Didn't have a clock on it when it was powered in, as you might have noticed. We've got the television set to the video input. Now this tape, I have found out, is apparently a husband and wife, probably in the 90s, digitizing some old slides from when they lived in Hawaii in the 50s, probably as a service couple. And as such, it's lots of flowers and stuff. So there's some interesting things in here where they're bickering. She's running the carousel and is knocking us over sometimes, and he's running the Hi8 camcorder and gets frustrated. So we'll watch some of this and edit a lot of it out.
Two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. You got it back in?
Just checking out the pause feature to see how clear the picture is. Not bad. Cool old airplane.
Whoops.
What?
You're moving the slide. Whoops.
What?
You moved it.
Yeah, I meant to.
Well, I was recording it.
Oh, you recall.
You hear it?
Yeah, one or two.
That's one.
Kind of fuzzy.
That's all right.
Let's try fast forward. You have to hold it down. And how about reverse? You have to hold it down too.
That had the long hands.
And you have beautiful fingers. Oh, you're messing it up, are you?
No. I'm recording.
Okay. Got that. Oh, upside down. I got it upside down. Hold it.
Yeah, we recorded twice.
No.
I can't back it up. Yeah. I think you got those backwards. It doesn't matter.
That can't be.
56.
No, this is 66. Can't be punchable.
At the time these slides were taken, it had only been 16 years since Pearl Harbor attack. It's not that long. Okay, we're at 34 minutes and 28 seconds. We have a 120-minute tape in there. Maybe I can figure out how to get a signal into it for recording. Alright, I have a VCR out here. We can put a tape in. And I've got the VCR output going to the Hi8 recorder input. We'll try a little recording here to see what happens.
The answer is an airplane can stall at any airspeed. An airplane can stall at any attitude.
Mute that. Let's see. Record. I noticed my record on my little remote didn't work. So that's one of the functions I would need the real remote control to work with. We'll just try a minute or so of this and see what happens. We're coming up on a minute here. So we stop that. Did it stop? Yeah, it stopped, but it went backwards a little. Alright, let's rewind that. Let's stop the VCR. Power it off. And let's see if we can get our counter back to 0 on the Hi8. So it goes back a little too far. Alright, let's get back in frame here. Let's hit play. So I had muted that audio, which is why you're seeing that. So now I'm going to try to fast forward a little bit on the Hi8. And the fast reverse. So the colors look okay. I probably should have left some audio on, just a little bit anyway. But I'm thinking it's probably fine. So it definitely records, as we see. There it goes, it's done. Alright. Well, that has been the Hi8 VCR from 1995 in Sony. The EV-C200. With no remote control. But anyway, hope you enjoyed it. This gives me the opportunity now to look for some other 8mm things, which I never have before, with no facilities for a nice playback unit. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Stay tuned for more videos about vintage equipment. And in this case, instead of bye, I'm going to say aloha.